Hi, I'm Leah Saunders and I work at NZCER and Assessment Services. I've been a teacher in New Zealand for around 18 years and I want to show you the assessment resource banks, or the ARBs, that NZCER have developed under contract by the Ministry. The ARBs consist of over 2,800 curriculum-based, locally developed resources in English, Maths and Science at levels 1 to 5 of the New Zealand curriculum. To have access to these resources as an educator, you'll need to register for your own free account. Students don't need accounts of their own because they'll connect with the resources via yours. Once you've got your account set up, you can then search, save, and share the resources with your students via lots of different ways. Let's have a quick look at the website. When you first log into your account on the ARB website, you'll come across this landing page. I've created other videos for teachers to have a look at different aspects of the ARB's website. But for now, let's just do a quick search for an ARB resource. I'm going to look for an ARB that's about monarch butterflies for my students to have a look at. Comes up in the bottom. Let's have a closer look at the monarch chrysalis to the butterfly resource. You'll notice that before you even go into the resource, it has what the task is for the students. You can have a quick look if this might be what you want your students to be doing, and also the keywords that are linked to this resource. Students are asked to watch a video clip, and then they're going to drag the pictures into the order that they happened. And if I have a look at connecting to the curriculum aspect, it shows me that this is a level 2. It's looking at Living World. There's lots of keywords in here that I could click on to find other ARB resources that might link. There's a description of the task, and it's looking at the science capabilities of gathering and interpreting data. And there's links down here for teachers to gain more insight into the science capability. If I go to using this resource, it shows how you might administer it for your students. It gives some suggestions on what you might do in your lessons and other useful information for teachers. I can click on the Working with Students button down here. And this shows me what some of my students might be doing, some diagnostic informative information. It gives me some options for next steps. So some great information in here for teachers working at this Curriculum Level 2 resource. There's more information about the usefulness of these buttons down the side in my video that's called Viewing an ARB Resource and Saving it to a Folder. The top part here is all your search methods. There's a video on that if you want to see more. There's also a lot of information for teachers, lots of support material and lots of links for things that you might want to find out about. If you scroll down a bit and you look at the concept maps down here, the concept maps are all research-based. And the concept maps are there for teachers to gain a better understanding of specific concepts in science, maths, and English. Let's have a look at the Comprehension Strategies concept map. Comprehension Strategies is in the middle here. And then there's a lot of key concepts around this that really unpack what the comprehension strategies actually means. Let's have a look at what inferring shows. If I click on inferring, it clarifies what inferring means for the teacher. It gives you some examples of what it might look like with your students. And down the side, there are a number of ARB resources that you can give to your students to practice the concept of inferring. Let's have a look at asking questions. Again, here's an explanation, what it might look like if a student was demonstrating the asking questions comprehension strategy. There's some more resources under here. There's some ARB resources that your students can complete. And then further down, there's also some research articles that you might like to read. So the concept maps are great to clarify teachers' understanding of what the big ideas are. It gets broken down into various concepts. Teachers can go in and view what those concepts mean, and also view resources that might help their students practice this key concept. Let's go back to the homepage. Something else that you might be interested in is the research and articles. which is just here. This is the research that sits behind the ARBs. So you can come in here and see a lot of different articles that will support your teacher learning. I might want to find out the latest research and assessment. And I can go in here and I can look at school-based national assessment. Or I could come down and I could look at the science capabilities. I could go into the English ones and view some specific things that might be relevant to what I'm doing. There's maths and science. ARBs and the science capabilities at level 1 and 2 might be something I'm particularly interested in, looking into the nature of science. Let's have a look at that one. Definitely somewhere where teachers can go to improve their own professional development in specific areas. Other parts of the site that you might need as a teacher have been demonstrated in different videos. So you'll find videos on searching techniques, you'll find videos on sharing different resources, and you'll find videos on viewing results. So please check out our other videos.